2:30 in the morning. I woke up. I looked at my site where I go to watch anime. I found the anime called Dance with the Dragons, and I said that I will watch it. First thing that came to my mind is it's one of those animes. By those animes, I mean one of those animes which will most probably never get the attention, but is a good anime. Second thing that came to my mind is, wow, the opening was kind of confusing. That was a lot of information dumping, like low key. That's a huge information dumping. Now I say this is a good anime, but it also is kind of confusing. So if you are into confusing animes, then there you go. Like the story isn't gonna be straightforward. We already know that. Actually, they will reveal it by the end of the series, what's going on and stuff, like the end of the arc or the end of the series, like that. But most part, the story, the first few episodes, the story will be confusing. I've gotten that vibe from this anime. I'm sure they're gonna say I don't know if there's a season one to this, but if there is, I'm sorry. I just went straight into this, and I'll watch season one tomorrow. Most probably, just catch up with all the stuff that all the stuff there is, because it kind of gave me the vibe that there might be a season one to this series. So I need to see it. Dance with the Dragon again. That's a series. So let me know if there's a season one, because I'll definitely be checking out if there's a season one or not. But now leaving all that aside. I kind of like this anime. Like it's one of those again. It's one of those animes. Now, if you know what I mean by those animes, if you have seen animes like Ichiban Daimyo Sama, I think so. That's how it's called. I'm not talking about like harem and ecchi stuff and all that. But if you know, it's one of those kind of animes like Ichiban Daimyo San or Demon King. I forgot the full name. Like, who was it? Demon King? Demon King of. I don't remember. But that was a very good ecchi anime for me. But it never got that attention that it deserved. Same goes with this series. It's gonna be like that. From what I saw the first episode, I got that vibe. Like it's gonna be something like that. Like it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna get that kind of attention because it's a underground series. So I have a feeling that this will be an underground series in a way, cause I just have that feeling. Like I like the characters. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I really like the characters. One is a very cocky type of character, while another one is just like. How do I explain the second one? What's his name? Gaius. How do I explain him? He's kind of your like kind of a normal character. Like all of these reactions are kind of normal and humanic. But on the other hand, you have this cocky, proud warrior kind of character. So we have Gina, the cocky character, and we have Gaius, a normal character who's just like us, like normal character. So basically, we are in the world of magic, but your magic doesn't exist, and they're called Junshiki, if I'm correct. That's what they're called, Junshiki. So magic is called as Junshiki in this world. At least that's what I'm getting from the opening, because they said magic doesn't exist or something like that in the opening sequence, and um, the magic is long gone. That's basically what it was said, and it is now because of that. Dragon and demons, I think so, are released, and dragons. Oh no, dragons and not demons. I think so it was something Arbot or something. I think so that's what it was called. I don't know, but basically they are existent because magic is long gone. Human created Junshiki, which is basically magic. It's pretty hard to understand for me because there was so much information dumping at the start, like so much. Like it gave a lot of information, like breaking of fabric of space and time and shit. It was pretty hard to understand in a way. Now, all that aside, I want to say let's talk about the fight scenes. Fight scenes. I like that. I loved it. Gore. Listen, Whenever I see a fight scene, I see whether there's gore or not, and I'm okay even if there is not gore. There's no gore or anything. There are some series which work well, like for example, Dragon Ball Super. It doesn't have much gore, but it's still a good series. But when another series I would say is let's see, which other series would it be? Uh, I don't remember which series, but there are a lot of series which do not show us gore, but they are really good yet. Like, but there are a lot of series also where we want to see gore because we need that sequence. We need to see that. Oh, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures censored version doesn't consist gore, and that's basically like you need to see the gore to understand what's happening. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, you need to see gore and shit to understand, like, oh, he's bleeding. You can't just show like, oh, he just got punched in the gut, but there's no blood, so it's alright. So yeah, I'm just saying that I liked it because it was gory. First of all, it was gory. Second of all, the choreography, awesome. I'm not gonna lie, the choreography was awesome for the fight scene. Like, yo, really loved that. They nailed it with the choreography. So gotta give credit to that. Now, we also come to know that there are these two, Kigina and Gaius. They are basically offensive Junshikists. That means most probably hunting dragons and criminals. Basically, they are police. That's basically that is. Yeah, criminal Junshikis. That's who they hunt and dragons. So basically, they're police. They're the police. They basically hunt down like evil. That's basically it. That's also, I think so. They took a lot of. If I'm correct, is this a light novel? Is it a manga chapter? Because it's a light novel, it is very understandable that they have taken a lot of information. And if the manga chapter, I think so. These are the first three chapters. I most probably think so. But moving on. Next. I also like the fact that they're showing that they are not gonna hold back with the series. Like they legit aren't gonna hold back with the blood and gore in the series. Like, when the serial killer appears, you could clearly see her hand, like whatever she's stabbing them with, it's bleeding. This dragon, its head goes off, bleeding. At the end, when the serial killer kills this guy, bleeding. I'm gonna be honest and say that they're not gonna hold anything back. This is gonna be 18 plus series, if anybody's gonna watch. So it's gonna be an 80 plus series. If you don't like gory stuff, violent stuff, I do not recommend this series. Like, legit. Personally, I am a very big fan of these kind of series where they go all out with gore and action. But for people who are like light-hearted and do not like watching gore, I'm gonna be straight and forward. Do not watch this series because it's gonna consist a lot. That's what I'm getting for the first episode. I get the implication already that it's gonna consist a lot of gore and blood. Also, we're surprised to see that Gaius has a elf girlfriend. Like, I never expected an elf to be his girlfriend, or I don't know. Is she called an elf? Like, I don't know. But I liked how he's complimenting her ass and shit, and I was like, yo, they're not holding back anyway. Even the language, like, yo, they're not holding back anything on this. Like, ooh, like, ooh, like, yo, I really like that. But anyways, all over this series, I think so. It's gonna be a good one for me personally. It's gonna be it's gonna be one of those kind of series like. It's gonna be underground because of a lot of good animes coming up. But personally, I like it. I like it a lot. Already the first episode, impressed. I'm impressed with the first episode. I'm quite impressed, especially when you have a cocky noble. Let's just say that we got a Vegeta already, but this guy's not Goku. That's the best way to put it. I know I'm taking a Dragon Ball example because I felt like the cocky character, Gigina, it kind of felt like Vegeta. He's a noble, he's a rival, he's a main character. Even though Goku is a main character, but yet I consider Vegeta a main character, and it's like Gigina is that is going to be like he's gonna have a relevant role, obviously, and like Vegeta, who's kind of irrelevant, but he's gonna be very relevant to the series. That's very clear. But the thing is, Gigina is a noble. He's cocky and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of stuff exploring in the background if this is season one. Most probably there'll be a lot of background stuff explained from him because he's obviously a quote unquote noble who worships a higher deity. And I have a feeling that there is deities in this, like a lower deity, a higher deity, like they all have. All the fantasy series have. It's gonna be most probably like that. I think so. I've done explaining everything, if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm done explaining everything so far. Whatever was shown to me through what I know, this is the most of the stuff that I understood personally. Let me know to start again, cause I may have mistaken about magic being all gone and about Junshiki being the new magic and shit. I might have mistaken it, but let me know what does the start mean, because I am still a lot confused with the start. Like legit, I'm still a lot confused. Through what I grasp, it's just like Junshikis are magic uses. That's all I grasp. I could grasp from the start, even though I watched it like 3 to 4 times. I still couldn't grasp it because there's a lot of information dumping, and it was too much for my brain to handle. So let me know what does that mean. Overall, the series, so far the first episode, I liked it, and I would give it a 8 out of 10 for me. I think so. That's a perfect rating. 8 out of 10. I think so. The characters, I'm gonna like them the way they are portrayed to be. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for the first episode. Let me know where do you scale this particular episode of Dance with the Dragons, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.